Hi guys, this is Rakul and you can get to know all about my IIFA performance only on Bollywood Hungama.
Rakul Preet, welcome to Bollywood Hungama. Good to see you in Abu Dhabi.
Thank you so much. So good to see you.
Nice, thank you. And looking lovely in this blue color. This is what we need.
Actually, we're a family of blue. Even you're in blue.
Yes. Rakul, tell me, since how many years have you been watching IIFA Awards?
I think since the time I was really a 5-year-old, 6-year-old kid. I just learned that it's 23 years of IIFA, and I'm sure I've been watching it from the first or second year.
Right.
Because I used to be so enamored by the world of IIFA, back in the day when Madhuri ma'am would perform and Aishwarya Rai would perform and, that glitz, glamour, grandeur. So I used to really look up to IIFA from then.
You really manifested because today you are the glitz, glamour and all that you're saying you're performing.
Yeah, I'm very excited about my performance. I think, like I said, that IIFA has been one of the most grandest celebrations of Indian cinema. And it's a worldwide celebration, people come together and it always happens out of the country.
Right.
So performing in front of an absolute different set of audiences, which is not back home, is a very different feeling.
Right.
And I went yesterday for my tech rehearsal and I was like, wow, that's a huge auditorium. I think about 20,000 people. So there's no scope for error.
Right. Tell me about the performance. What should one expect?
So my performance is actually a tribute to the era of black and white cinema.
Nice.
So I am performing on the songs of 50s and 60s, Raj Kapoor's kind of songs, and so it's not your dhar 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 kind of music, but it's got a little bit of jazz element to it and a lot of adain and that little ethereal vibe to the entire act.
Right. And tell me, is this also a place where you get to catch up with your friends from the industry who you would not run into in Bombay also because you're so busy?
Yes, I think that happens invariably because you end up meeting everyone. This morning I went to the gym and then there were Raj was in the gym and Vicky was in the gym. So, you're not going to get to do that later in Bombay. So, yeah, it's always nice to I am a believer that it's amazing when the industry comes together because you celebrate the fraternity that you truly belong to.
True.
And I think it's very important and more in today's times where we all need to stand together, rock solid and celebrate each other's wins and success and cinema.
Right. Acting is a different ball game. Performance to a live audience is a different ball game. Are you someone who gets nervous?
Yes. And anyone who says I'm not nervous would be lying.
Right.
You definitely do. But that nervous energy is good because it helps you to. It's not fear. It's butterflies, excitement. There are a lot of things in live performance that can sort of go wrong. Like yesterday when I was I'm on a table at one point, and yesterday when I was dancing on the table moved, and I was like, this is moving, because they forgot to lock it. So on a stage, anything can happen, right? And you're live, so you're just hoping that all goes well, and because when it's a film shoot, there can be a take two, but there's no take two. There's no take two here. But the adrenaline again is amazing when you're dancing with so many dancers, and that energy on stage is completely different.
Right. And do you get to run into your fans when you leave the lobby? We can hear people saying, Rakul, we love you. You do get time to that. Is that also one of the exciting parts of doing this IIFA?
It is. It's always very heartwarming when you see people walk up to you wanting your pictures or an autograph. Like I remember yesterday I was stepping out for something and there were these kids and they had their diaries for autographs, right? And 10-15 of them, and it just felt so good. And I'll share this. I haven't said this because it was just yesterday. And then when I was giving them autographs, it still takes you back to the dream that you had, right? So at that point I was like, I always dreamt to be here, it's amazing. I mean, we are what we are because of them.
Nice. And are you a traveler when you come to say a different country? Do you make sure you make time for your friends who live here? Do you have people in Abu Dhabi and Dubai? Do you take out time?
So I do have friends in Dubai, but this IIFA, it's going to be difficult because going to Dubai and coming back, I don't think I'll be able to find that time. But definitely, I'm a traveler and an explorer of that city.
Yes.
So I've already made my list of the restaurants that are good, that are a must try in Abu Dhabi. I went out yesterday in the evening after I was done, and even now I plan to like find dinner. I can't, but at least during lunch, just check out something which is really interesting because, I like to explore.
Talking about, you like to explore. Talking about that, we just recently saw a video on your Instagram where you took a dip in minus 15 degrees. Please tell us more about that. We've been waiting to hear about that.
I was freezing. If you want to know the reality, that video has gone viral, and I didn't think it would be that big a reel, you know. So cryo is something that everyone's aware of, that it's very, very good for your body and sort of relaxing your muscles. And the Finnish people do this almost every day. It's
every day.
Yeah, it's a part of who they are because they are working. There's a lot of manual work that they put in, whether it's pushing the sledges and it's extremely cold. So to sort of keep the blood flowing, they do this almost every second day, right? So I was really freaked out to do it because I'm someone who showers with hot water through the year, even in Mumbai summer. And then we were 7-8 friends. So how that happens is that you're in a sauna room, so about 6-7 minutes, and from the sauna, then you step into the ice cold water. So when you come out of the sauna room, you don't really feel that cold because your body's heated. So the temperature coolness is not there, but that water's ice cold. So it's such a contrast. And for all the viewers, it was my third attempt that I posted on Instagram. The first two I failed terribly.
Oh my God, but 3 times is a...
Yeah, because I was the only one who was left. The others went in, and then the first time I went, I just put my toe. I said, nahi hoga, nahi hoga, nahi hoga. I'm not doing it. Forget it. The second time I went in till my knee, I said, no, I can't. And then all my friends were like, Rakul, you have to. You are here. When are you? Yeah. So then I was like, no, everyone's made a video. I better do this. So for the sake of that, but then when I did it, it felt so good that I did it 2 more times.
Oh, nice. Yeah. Once you're in there, isn't it a mind thing? It's a big mind game, right?
It is to tell your mind and to control your nerves at that moment when you're, and especially waist up. It's very cool. Trust me. It's like, really. But when you go in and when you come back out, because you're not supposed to stay for more than a minute. So a few seconds and then you come out and then you feel like your body's re-energized. So then you go back to the sauna and then you can take another dip. You just have to finish in the dip. You can't go back to sauna and then go out.
My God.
So but I'm glad I tried it, and now I know I will do it.
Well done with that. Last year was great. We met at several occasions during our releases, Dr. G, Chhatriwali. What does this year look like? What do you want to tell your fans?
Well, Chhatriwali was this year.
Sorry, yes.
Well, I have 2 films which should release this year. One is I Love You, which is a Geo film, and another one is a commercial Nach Gana Masala film. And there's a Tamil film which will release in Diwali, which is called Ayalan, we just released a poster. So these 3 releases for the year.
Okay, and when did you shoot this Tamil film? You'll make sure you keep
in and out of about last year.
Okay, nice.
Yeah.
So you'll make sure you continue to do that cinema as well, because that's where you learned so much.
Absolutely. The endeavor is to try and do as much as I can, at least not completely go MIA. Because there's a lot of love that I've received from those industries, and part of me belongs there, I mean, I owe it to them for giving me so much love. But having said that, it becomes difficult when you live in Bombay and to sort of figure your schedules. So in my head, I want to at all points have one film. There's also Indian 2, which we are going to finish. So I know that, okay, this will come and then Indian 2 will come. So meanwhile, I'll figure another one, just to continue doing that one-odd film for sure.
Amazing. Looking forward to your performance now that I heard so much about it. So can't wait for that. See you back in Mumbai again.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Rakul.
Thank you. Hi guys, this is Rakul, and you can get to know all about my IIFA performance only on Bollywood Hungama.